How we doing today, guys? It's Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. And man, oh man, are the rats leaving the sinking ship in droves. Here we have a story of more Democrats that are leaving the party because they have officially gone too woke, too un-American, and their left-wing politics are just the beginning. So, here we go. Let's get right into this. It's something you love to hear when even the people you used to think were all completely insane actually wake up. All right, here we go. A former Democratic state assemblyman in Brooklyn, New York, has become the latest to ditch the Democratic Party over its wholehearted embrace of radical progressive policies. What are the details? Alec Brooke Cronsney, who is eyeing a run as a Republican for his old state assembly seat in the 46th district, told the New York Post that he switched his political affiliation after becoming fed up with his former party's leftward drift. "I can't believe everything that's going on in the Democratic Party. All the calls to defund the police, the cancel culture, it goes against my character and my nature," Brooks said in a recent interview. "Members of the Democratic Party turned on the police, the people who provide safety and security to our constituents," he added, reportedly referring to the city's recent elimination of cash bailout for most offenses. The new Republican also noted that he is a strong supporter of school choice and a charter school expansion. He called the Democratic Party's effort to limit education opportunities for parents and their children un-American. Facts. I'm liking this guy already. And the cash bail thing, yeah, that's a really, really bad idea. You've seen the crime rates in places like California and New York. It is not a good thing. Got to figure out a different system maybe, but I don't know about this. Brooke Cronsney hopes to unseat Democratic incumbent Mathilda Frontis in his old district, which, after redistricting, includes Coney Island, Brighton Beach, Bath Beach, and Dyker Heights. Now, I don't know much about these places, but if what I'm thinking's right, it might have just become a conservative area. I don't know, we'll see. The district is reportedly one of several in the city and its nearby suburbs that have started to trend more moderate amid the Democratic Party's mismanagement of COVID-19. There you go. Pandemic and Black Lives Matter riots, not peaceful protests. Riots. Insurrections, if you would like. A summer of insurrections. President Joe Biden's first-year failures haven't done the party any favors either. Yeah. Brooks Cronsney told the Post he likely won't be the last to jump ship. "I think it's just the beginning," he said. "I think we will see a trend. I've tried for a long time, but I don't think I can change the Democratic Party from the inside out. So it's time to work from the outside." What else? The Post reported that Republicans have earned noteworthy victories at the ballot box in recent months. One of those victories was wrested by another former Democratic lawmaker, Ina Vernakiv. Sorry, not good with Yugoslavian names. Vernie, a newly elected Republican council member who trounced Democratic Steve Saperstein by 30 points to win in the 48th district in November, said she also switched parties after realizing how bad the Democratic Party's policies were for the city. "I was a registered Democrat for a brief time because I believed that in order to impact the outcomes of elections in NYC, you had to be a Democrat," Vernikov told the Post. "However, seeing what the Democratic Party has done to our country and our city, the policies resulting in an out-of-control crime, homelessness, a declining economy, and a shift towards socialism, I could no longer remain a Democrat even on paper," she said. "It is not surprising to see individuals waking up and switching parties affiliations," Vernie said. "We need more Republicans in office." And she's right, because that's the problem. You get into these big cities and everybody thinks there's no other way out. They think that they are just stuck and that they have to be Democrats in order to run for anything. Independents win stuff in the big cities too. Like, you don't have to run necessarily as a party affiliation. It's just going to be a lot harder because you don't get as much backing. But I think the gist of this article really comes down to the fact that they are just pushing this woke spirit of the age that is currently completely and totally taken over the Democratic parties, or at least is currently in charge of the Democratic Party's leadership at this point, and their agenda is scary and mind-boggling. Like, they are like, this is not the party of Kennedy anymore. Like, that's not even I'd still technically say it's the party of LBJ because all the shit he did. But you know what I mean? Like, even, Eisenhower, Truman, This isn't Truman's party anymore. I grew up in Missouri. Right outside of Independence. This isn't Truman's Democratic Party. This sure as hell ain't Kennedy's Democratic Party either. These people have absolutely lost their mind. They keep pushing more. If you pay attention to the news, you've seen a lot of high-profile Democrats over the last year and a half, 2 years, drop off. Tulsi Gabbard is now officially an independent. She was the Hawaii Senate representative in Congress as a Democrat for a while before she ran for president. And then she decided that she was going to be right of totally insane on the Democratic Party. And, of course, they lambasted her and completely roasted her. And then more recently, you even have Andrew Yang, who, don't get me wrong, I don't agree with that guy on much. But at least he looks at things and realizes, yeah, but everything you guys are doing isn't working. He likes talking about technology and finding innovative ways to fix things instead of having government do it. And so at least, you can find some common ground with people like that. But these people don't, the majority of America, the majority of the people on the ground, the majority of people in the Democratic Party, actual official card-carrying members of the Democratic Party do not agree with this woke agenda. It is a loud minority that is pushing your party farther and farther over the cliff. And it's one of those things, there's no stopping them. Your party's leadership has no desire to change whatsoever. All right, you're not, like that guy said, he's like, I can't fix the Democratic Party from the inside. And he's right, there is no fixing it from the inside. It's best just to walk away. Walk out, close the doors, chain them up, walk away, and never look back. Because it's like the party of the Whigs and the Moose Bull Party and all the rest of them. They had their time, they had their place, they existed for a reason. Just like the Democratic Party did. And now that time's over. What's going to come after it? I don't know. But I'll tell you right now, if you're staying on that side, it's the losing side. And history is going to prove that. This is Jesse with the Common Man, Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. Thanks, guys.